Even the Yorubas were able to come up with a coin word and say, no, Ogunle, the Omoko. Even though in this generation, people will tell you, no, they've been doing it, but it does not change position before God. Spiritual realm is different from the physical. It is because many people thought that decisions are made on earth, and they will keep on following human beings to seek for assistance. That's why they miss up when the time of their lifting comes. Because promotion doesn't come from man. It does not. I have never met anyone that does not like. I've never met one that doesn't like promotion. There is none. But I know I've met in my journey of life people who lack the determination to follow through. They lack what? The determination to follow through in achieving their God-ordained destiny. And once you don't have that determination, you have lost everything. Because the first thing that gives you commitment in life is passion. Is what? Is your passion. That's the truth. That's the truth. If you have somewhere you are going, you must prepare for it. Not at the time that you wanted to go, but before you even start thinking of going. Preparation must have started earlier. And that preparation is attached to your passion. How passionate you are about where you are going. Somebody say, I'm ready. I'm ready. Say it louder. I'm going to be using somebody as a case study, biblically. And who is that person? It's somebody that all of us know the story. But I want you to see the details of what happened before he could be able to get what he desired. And to get the desire. It is not that day that that man opened up his mouth to say, to make his demand, that he had that desire. He's been having that desire inside him. I know this man is going to leave one day. And if he's going to leave, my life must be different from every other sons of prophets. You could look into 2 Kings. What I'm telling you, the story I'm telling you is in 2 Kings. I'm talking about what happened between the great prophet Elijah and his son of the prophet, one of his sons of the prophet, which happens to be Elisha. That's 2 Kings chapter 2. I'll be picking up the scriptures because of time, but I want you to go with me so that you have a little bit of understanding of where I'm going. Let me quickly take it, and for you to see the spiritual drama that took place between the sons of the prophets and Elisha. Is a good example of who is passionate and committed to his or her calling. Who is passionate or committed to his business. Who is passionate or committed to his career. So, promotion. Everybody wants promotion. But it's not everybody that's going to get promotion. Get promoted. Is it not hard? It's a hard word. I remember when I was growing before the Lord, I had something similar from one of the leaders, point of reference. And I said, that's too hard. If somebody could say that in the church. I never knew I'm still going to be in position to be saying that. And they said there was it. Papa Oshofa, in his days, all those talk gbogbo yin lẹ gbàdúrà wo ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo yin ló máa lówó inú ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì dàrú. But he's saying the truth. Gbogbo yin lẹ fẹ́ lówó ṣùgbọ́n kì í ṣe gbogbo yin ló máa lówó. Everybody wants to be rich, but it's not going to be like that because why? It's not God that made it that way. I later did my research. It is because our level of determination varies from one level to the other. Our levels of commitment differ from one level to the other. Look at these 4 people. I'm going to use it as an illustration. 4 children, the same father, the same mother, and they're living in the same house. 4 children, just 4. Let's take it to be 4. And the 4 of them are in different schools, but the same class. And each one of them receive instruction from their school teacher. Tomorrow when you are coming, make sure you collect 5,000 naira. There is a book that I'm going to give you. That book is what is containing your examination. But if you know you want it, come tomorrow with your 5,000 naira, because in little supply. And the 4 children, you know, it's different schools. They received their instruction and each one of them came back home. This one returned back and said, Daddy, they said we should bring 5,000 naira tomorrow to get one book. Okay. The daddy will say, yes. All right. I'll see what I can do. After he has left, the second child returned. Daddy, they told us in the school today and said, we should come with 5,000 naira tomorrow because there's a book, they said. The 4 of them came and they reported back to their father. Are you following me? Huh? Yes. And the father, unknowing to them, had 30,000 naira in his pocket. Didn't he have enough? Huh? He have enough. 5:30 a.m. He must be in Abuja. And he said, that's what he was thinking before his children came. I said, okay, I will try. I will leave the house. I will leave the airport by 5 a.m. Which means he's going somewhere by 5. Am I right? Yes. But now the children came and they said, this one is 5,000, this one is 5,000, this one is 5,000. He must not miss where he's going. He has 30,000. The children are looking for 5,000, which is 20,000. He has to pay for his ticket. You know, 30,000 in Ani. Not Yayo. He did not reject any one of them. Abi? He told them that he's going to give them, I'll give you. And one of the children found it difficult to sleep. After everybody has slept, he woke up around 2:30. He was praying, God, bless my daddy so that he will be able to give me this 5,000 tomorrow, in the morning when I'm going. He was praying. The remaining 3, they were sleeping. And while he was praying to God, that God should bless his father, he had the sound of his father's steps at the doorsteps. And he looked. He saw that the daddy has gone to the bedroom to bath. Just for 1 hour and sleep. Now he refused to sleep. He was watching the man. Immediately the man was about going out. He said, Daddy, did you remember? He said, oh, I'm having the 5,000. Very lucky. And they gave him 5,000. And he went out. He left for his journey. Whose fault? Is it the father's fault that did not give them? Gave the remaining 3 money, or the children's fault? Whose fault? Huh? Yes? Whose fault? Oh, somebody is giving me another logic here. There's a trust. Your Father in heaven has a lot of children that he wants to bless per day. It's only those who can stand and endure the time before him. Those ones that cannot stand the test of time will keep on waiting. He's going. You may tell me that God does not go. because he attended to a lot of people. If that child that received his own 5,000 also joined those who are sleeping, the man will leave. Everybody will receive their 5,000 when he returns back. But who is at a loss? He didn't tell them he won't give them. Did he tell them? That doesn't mean that he won't find a way to make provision for the ticket. But it's only those. The Bible said, awake, thou sleeper. Thou sluggard, awake from your sleep. We have sons of prophets. The Bible made us to know 50 a day. 50 and mean a member of the drama group. Only one ended up getting a double Elijah, but from God. How ready are you for promotion? How ready? How ready are you? Let me show you something. 2 Kings chapter 2, and it came to pass, when the Lord would take up Elijah into heaven by a whirlwind, that Elijah went with Elisha from Gilgal. And Elijah said unto Elisha, tarry here, I pray thee, for the Lord has sent me to Bethel. And Elisha said unto him, as the Lord liveth, and as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. So they went down to Bethel. What happens to the remaining sons of prophets? Why should they not follow them? Let's go a little bit further. And the sons of the prophets that were at Bethel came forth to Elisha at Bethel, and said unto him, knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy master from thy head today? And he said, yeah, I know it. Hold ye your peace. Elijah, I know he's going. How did he manage to know? How did he manage to know? Saul failed to know that that day was the day of his lifting. Saul never knew that that day order is coming from heaven. The same thing has to do with you and I. Are you following God? That the day of your lifting has finally come. Are you following him? Just a little test. Just a little what? Test. Now, and Elijah said unto him, Elisha, tarry here again. I pray thee, for the Lord has sent me to Jericho. And he said, as the Lord liveth, as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. Oh. So they came to Jericho. If you like, talk from now till tomorrow. Wherever you are going, that's why Ruth told, I go. Where you sleep, I sleep. He finished it up. Where you die, I die. Promotion come not from north, east, west, and south. But God is the judge. God is watching you and is watching my movement. How committed are you? How passionate are you? He gave you a business. You may agree with me. After you might have argued with yourself inside. Yes, but that business, what time do you resume there? I'm the business, I'm the executive, the chief executive of the business. I can resume anytime. Then you are not ready for promotion. You can lose it anytime. Because you are not in control of the people that are coming to buy. You are not in control. It's not your right. There are other people all over the places that God can send angels to go and buy and sell. There are angels that buy. There are angels that sells. You keep on waiting for that day alone. And a lot of mistakes people do. What is that? It's a government job, Shari. Yes, you are not qualified to take any harvest from that job. You are not what? Qualified to take any harvest, single harvest from that job. Oh, le para ito oníṣẹ́ oníṣẹ́, but iṣẹ́ lè kú kó oníṣẹ́ kú. Yẹni pé there are so many wars that kept many people to be living in laziness. Ọgọ́ta. Owó aláàrú àpé, yes, owó àpé bẹ̀tí njọ́ tó wẹ̀ máa dín ó ń bọ̀. Tó ní rówó gbà mọ́. Tí wọ́n máa jẹ́ lówó oṣù mẹ́fà. They will hold you as many as possible. And you will cry, no tears will come out. Why? Because it is what you sow that you shall reap. Let me share you one little thing, a little bit. I digress. Even he said he doesn't know the guy that was talking to me about the crusade that we hold in Ibadan in December. Yes. He told me he's a prophet. He's a prophet of God. Who I'm going to share with you is a prophet of God. And he said, sir, I was surprised that last month, he said he didn't go for any crusades. He didn't do anything much. He didn't come to the mountain top. He said it was what God told him that made him to come now. I said, to do what? What did he tell you? He said, last month, things were so tight. He said, barely was he able to feed his wife at home and his little children. Yes, he had a child then. His wife was pregnant. He said, and when it was getting towards the end of the month, listen very well. And he said, God, why is it so tight for me? God said, what did you do this month? Show me what you do this month, and I will show you your pay slip. On if for Olódùmarè. So pé mo lọ òkè mo ń bọ̀ yẹn ó ń wò mí lẹ́yìn Elisha lọ́rọ́kọ rẹ̀ mi ò ṣe ọlọ́wọ́ arọ́ ọlọ́wọ́. You love to sleep, Abby? Enjoy more of your sleep. Enjoy your sleep time. When it comes to paying time, you will see people receiving, and you will realize that your name is not in the payee register. Not because somebody from your family has stopped it, but because you are a sleeper. You didn't know that every job you do, your career, your business, you are not the sole owner. There is a partner in that business. He owns the largest share. Out of the 100% of that business, I want you to understand something. He owns the 100%. You are just a partner to occupy till he comes. Just to occupy till he comes. You want to hear his further? Is his marriage and not your marriage. Who owns the institution? Who created the institution? So who do you report back to? Is it your marriage? If you have problem there, whom do you go to? So why don't you realize that you got nothing except what is given to you? The very moment God takes away his hand from your marriage, that's the end. Somebody say this. Father, don't take away your hand from my life, from my marriage, from my home, from my business. Just quickly pray where you are sitting down. Don't take away your hand. Amen. In Jesus' mighty name, we are praying. To understand this, that your passion is the driving force for your commitment. That will ignite the fire of promotion in whatever you are doing. Your passion. Your passion. Do you know, let me tell you this. Do you know in this church, don't be angry, it's the truth, because I'm a leader. Do you know among us here, that would tell me, Daddy, I'm coming tomorrow to see you. I will quickly begin to monitor my time. Before I know that I'm waking up, that person's at the door. 2, Daddy, do you know why? You may not see him. And there are talk like is coming for 7. By 7 I'll be here, sir. Prepare yourself for 2. Prepare yourself for 2 o'clock. Àwọn kan wà nínú yín tọ́lọ́run bá rán mi sí wọn tó rán mi tí n bá gbọ́ ohùn yẹn délẹ̀ gbà tó ní sọ fún máa kí fóònù mi mọ́lẹ̀ tó bá pe fóònù ẹ̀ tó bá dún lẹ́ẹ̀kínní tó bá fi máa tẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kejì á gbé fóònù ẹ̀. Yàrá kan wà kí wọ́n bá pe fóònù rẹ̀ á dún lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá abẹ́ ìlànà no the person you are calling not available. So ìbọn bá fi adi pé ó lè là ń pè mí jọ́ kejì ẹ sà ó dà gbẹ́ pè mí lánàá mo ti gbàgbé òsì ọ̀ràn mi yes na ó ṣe ti ẹnìkan ní mo rò ní. Oh look let's cause pain. Ó ti ẹ̀ dá nígbà tí mo ronú within a particular sphere of place. Not now that he has opened up the horizon. And he made me to realize, he was talking to me one day and he said, talk to the guy in Pakistan. Formerly, he's in Pakistan, no in Ajomi. He was talking to me again one night and he said, what I'm telling you is about this man. I had to look for his name among the followers before I could locate his position and send message to him. God can only entrust things in your hand if he knows you are a good keeper. That's why many people are looking for resources and you don't get it. You know why? You kept looking towards man. And promotion never comes from man. But you kept looking towards your brother. You kept looking towards your sister. You kept looking towards your governor. Yoruba too has their own very hard word. Ajumobi okotanu, ẹni Ọlọ́run bá rán sí ni ló ṣe kíni. So why are you focusing on somebody that God did not send to you? And that person is not, you now hold that person. Omusinu, osodota. Tó bá rí mo ṣe bèrè kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ tó máa tún jìnnà lé ẹ̀. Ìgbà míì ibi tí máa dúró sí ajá ló máa gbó mi mẹ́ ajá gbó ọ many times ajá ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí gbó ẹni o until you understand who gives. Before you don't have bitterness in your heart. Otherwise, you die with bitterness. And tó lọ bá báyà wọlé ẹ̀kọ́ máa fún. Torí pé tiẹ̀ ò tí ì dé. Ó mọ̀ pọ́ ga ni ẹ lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀. Abraham said, so that you will not say that you made Abraham rich. He was not rich. Not yet rich. I only went there to help you retrieve them. Go with it. I made vow to God, I won't take anything from it. Because you have made that person to become your Lord. And God felt disappointed. What he wanted to give you, you didn't go for it. You went for that, and God said, okay, since that is your part, go receive from there. Somebody shout, it's my promotion time. They told Elisha, the sons of God, everywhere they go to, there are sons of prophets there. They know him, they know his boss. Number one, they were trying to tell him that, oh, new revelation, no. So bad revelation, I'm up with you, again, Lolini. And he laughed at them. You didn't know anything. Hold your peace. I know. That's why I'm not going to leave him alone. Because I'm expecting something. Hear this. And sons of prophets that were at Jericho came to Elisha and said unto him, knowest thou that the Lord will take away thy masters from thy head today? And he answered, yeah, I know it. Hold ye your peace. And Elijah said unto him, tarry, I pray thee here, for the Lord has sent me to Jordan. And he said, as the Lord liveth, as thy soul liveth, I will not leave thee. And they too went on. There are people, I told you, there are people that see visions. Visions without solutions. They're all over the place. They will tell you what you heard. On the 15th of September 2009, around 3 p.m., you are in front of a house. Right. Yes, it's the better house. Oh. That time, somebody came to you. Yes, I remember. Honestly. There are some ministers of God, I told you. Nowadays, they were using vision to brag. You know, it's the year of internet, it's the season of technology. So, there's somebody, you mentioned the name. Let's share. White Garment Church at Ikerubu. I saw you not and you have more less I can say. You will not come saying, you're wrong. You know what? They were telling Elisha what he was looking for. What you know is different from what you need. What led him? And what did he need? Even he didn't tell Elijah. I'm going to, boy, you won't stop me. You are giving me unnecessary stress. Esa, am I being stressed? Yeah, in any economy. What happens next? I'm about to close, don't worry. And 50 men of the sons of the prophets went and stood to view afar off. And they stood by Jordan. Kilo verse 11. And Elijah took his mantle and wrapped it together and smote the water divided. They were divided. When Jordan was split into two, in the time of Joshua, it was not like that. There's no Ark of Covenant. There's no staff of Moses. So what is he going to do? Somebody say revelation. And he picked up his mantle. Now see him. So that the two went over on dry ground. If it had only be Elijah, the place will split a bit. And only him will pass. And that is the end of discussion. But the two have to go. Now, Elijah said unto Elisha, time to ask. Ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken. He never said taken away before. Now he has realized that this guy is not ready to leave him. Èmi nìkan náà mi gbé lọ kí tiẹ̀ ṣe jẹ́. Sọ̀rọ̀ kan rẹ̀ lẹ́jẹ̀ Elijah ni. He now said, wait here. Oh boy, what do you need? Aha! Ibi tá a dúró lọ́gọ́ nìyẹn. Kálọ̀ ti bèrè nígbà tá a wà ń Bẹ́tẹ́lì, máa dé fi ọ́lẹ̀. You didn't ask then. Hear him. Ask what I shall do for thee before I be taken away. And Elisha said, I pray spirit be upon me. Double portion. Wá gbọ́n tí Elijah sọ, kò bá mọ̀ pé èèyàn ò lè gbé ẹ débi kankan. Whatever you ask me, if you think I can give you, is a lie. If you think you can buy the grace of God, is a lie. Not only me, all the prophets or whichever position they were occupying on earth. And he said, thou hast asked a hard thing. Nevertheless, if thou see me when I am taken from thee, it shall be so. That's the revelation. Because that thing that is coming now, the rose of chariot, is not going to appear to everybody. It's only those who follow in the spirit that will see the rose of chariot. Otherwise, you will only see Elijah moving up. So he told him, if you're able to see me when I'm being taken away, and he told me rose of chariot, yeah. Drop. So Tobati lady, good luck. Now see him. And he came to serve. To pass as they still went on and talked. And behold, there appeared a chariot of fire and horses of fire, and parted them both asunder. Elijah went up by a wild wind into heaven. And Elisha saw it. Somebody say, I see. And I will take mine. Rise up on your feet. If you don't see, you can't have. Abraham, look as far as you can see. Jeremiah, what did you see? If you can't see, you cannot have. Begin to talk to him and say, God, open my eyes. Open my eyes. Open my eyes. I want to see. Open my eyes, my spiritual eyes. I want to see. I want to live in revelation. I don't want to die in ambition. I want to live in revelation. Open up and begin to talk to him. Thank you, Jesus. I want to see. Open my eyes to see.